If you have ever wondered why your chicken did not come out as beautifully and as delicious as you imagined, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I would like to say thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know that I really do love and appreciate you. Today we are going to be learning how to marinate this chicken, and we are also going to be learning how to fry and boil them perfectly. So the first thing you want to do is to neatly wash your chicken. For this recipe, I poured a little bit of vinegar into water and then I used it to wash my chicken thoroughly. And then when I was done doing that, I transferred to a pot. I added in my onions, my ginger and garlic paste. I also added in some curry. I added in some thyme. I added in some salt, and then also I added in some bouillon cubes and cayenne pepper. Now when you are done adding this all in your chicken, the next thing you want to do is to ensure that all the marinade enters into the chicken properly. So you are going to take your time to mix all of these ingredients together. So what you just want to achieve is a properly marinated chicken. Okay, you just want to achieve a properly marinated chicken. This should just take about 1 minute or 2 minutes and you are done. I'm just trying to take my time to show you all how I marinated it. You don't have to use a turning stick like I'm doing here. You can actually use your hand. You can just wear some gloves and then you use your hand. Now one simple rule about boiling of chicken is that you should allow the chicken to boil in its own water. Now most of the times the tricky thing about having the perfect chicken is that a lot of us, whenever we just put it on fire, because we are not seeing any water in it, we tend to pour a lot of water. Now you adding that water for the most part defeats the reason why you are actually marinating your chicken, right? Because all the flavors are supposed to enter into the chicken the moment you start steaming it out. All right, so when we were done cooking the chicken, you can see how beautiful they came out. I allowed this to actually cook in its own water and it released its own juice and it was just perfect. When we were done doing that, we proceeded to frying. So the first thing you just want to do is to add some oil to your pot, and then you are going to be adding in some onions. Now this is actually very optional, but I love to do this especially when I'm cooking for a party. Okay, so by the way, this is actually half carton of chicken, and so we allowed the oil to be very hot, at least hot enough to be able to fry the chicken. And then we proceeded to adding in some of the chicken, and then we allowed it to be brown and golden brown, or whatever brown you call this. Okay, and we actually just fried it and it made a whole lot of sense. So the next day we turned it in our peppered sauce. If you would like to know how to do this peppered sauce, just let me know in the comment section and I will definitely teach you. And there you have it, guys. Your chicken is ready. We have come to the end of today's video. Can you let me know if you learned something? Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.